Hello everyone, welcome to Vidhyan classes. So in this video, we are going to discuss with you reasoning and general intelligence section of Karnataka MBA Pgcet 2018 question paper. So let us start our video, which will come in the place of question mark 10, 5, 13, 10, 16, 20, 19 question mark. Okay. So now here if you see in alternate fashion, that is 10 and 13, the number is increasing by 3. 13 to 16, number is increasing by 3. 16 to 19, number is increasing by 3. Similarly, if you see from here, 5 to 10, number is increasing by 5. 10 to 20, number is increasing by 10. That means you can say double of 5 is 10, double of 10 is 20. So therefore, double of 20 will be what? Double of 20 will be 40. So therefore, option B, 40 is the answer. Look carefully for the pattern and then choose which pairs of numbers comes next. So the numbers here it is given, that is 9, 16, 23, 30, 37, 44, 51, question mark, question mark. Just see the numbers are very close to each other, right? So when the numbers are close to each other, what you can do? You can find the differences. So just take the differences and see. The difference between 9 and 16 is 7. Difference between 16 and 23 is also 7. 23 and 30 difference is 7. 30 to 37 difference is 7. 37 to 44 it is again 7. 44 to 51 it is again 7. That means the difference here is constant. Therefore, the next two difference will also be 7. Hence, the next two numbers will be 51 plus 7, that is 58. 58 plus 7, that is 65. So 58 and 65 is our answer. That is option D. Supply the right letter for question mark in the following question. W, T, P, M, I, F, B. W, T, P, M, I, F, B. So if you look from right to left, okay. So B to F, what is the difference? C, D, E, F. That means plus 4 I can say. C, D, E, F. It is plus 4. F to I, G, H, I, that is plus 3. I to M, J, K, L, M, that is plus 4. M to P, N, O, P, which is plus 3. P to T, Q, R, S, T, which is plus 4. And T to W, U, V, W, that is plus 3. So that means this is in alternate way, that is plus 3, plus 4, plus 3, plus 4. But from right side to left side. Okay, from the right hand you should find. So here, what will be? So this will be plus 3, correct? So for which letter if you do plus 3, you will get B. So check with the options. P cannot be the answer, F cannot be the answer. Go with Y. If it is Y, Z, A, B. Yes, Z, A, B. So B is the third letter. So therefore option D, Y is the answer. Find the missing number in the following table. 21336, 421 question mark, 04391. So now if you observe it in the vertical way, that is in the column wise, if you see 21336, just see by which way you got 36 here. By using these three numbers, in some way you might have got 36. So similarly here 043, by using these three numbers you got 91. So therefore, by how you can get the answer here? By using the numbers 4, 2 and 1. Okay, with the logic you have to find. So what logic you can use here? Just think. Now if I multiply all the three numbers here first, 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6, and 36 is nothing but 6 square I can say. 6 square is 36. But whether it applies in the last column also, 4 3s are 12, but 12 square is 144. So this is not applicable. Then look at the squares. So square of 2 is 4. And square of 1 is 1, square of 3 is 9, 9 plus 1 is 10, 10 plus 4 is 14, but there is no relation between 14 and 36. 14 and 36 you cannot establish any proper relation, right? Then look at the cubes. 2 cube is 8, 1 cube is 1, 3 cube is 27, 27 plus 1 is 28, 28 plus 8 is 36. So the sum you are getting here is 36. Just check it out in the last column also. 4 cube is 64, 0 cube is 0, 3 cube is 27. So 64 plus 27 is 91. So that means this is satisfying. So therefore what will be our answer? that is sum of cubes of these three numbers, that is 4 cube is 64, 2 cube is 8, 1 cube is 1. So 64 plus 8 is 72, 72 plus 1 is 73. So option D is our answer. Question contains three elements. These elements may or may not have some interlinkage. Each group of elements may fit into one of these diagrams at A, B, C, D. Indicate the group of elements which correctly fits into the diagram. Women, mothers, engineers. Okay, so here you have to say out of these four options, which diagram represent women, mothers and engineers. Okay, now first, what is the relation between women and mothers? First find that. Women and mothers. So here you can say that all mothers are women. Okay, all mothers are women, right? But all women are mothers is not definitely true. All women are mothers is not definitely true, but all mothers are women is definitely true. So therefore, how you can represent all mothers? So this is a mother circle. All mothers are women. Okay. Then what is the relation between engineers, women and mothers? So what happens? Some women can be engineers, right? It is not true that all engineers are women or all women are engineers. No. Some women can be engineers. Similarly, some women can be mothers, right? Some women can be engineers, some mothers can be engineers, correct? So therefore, how you can represent some diagram it is. So engineer, mother and woman represent some diagram. So that means this thing. Okay, so here you can say some women are engineers, some mothers are engineers. Okay, so therefore, which diagram satisfies now? That is option A, satisfies the following question. Next one. Find the odd one out from the given alternatives. Tomato, cucumber, brinjal, carrot. So which is the odd one out here? The odd one out is carrot because it grows in below the ground. Okay, right? Next. 6, 9, 6, 9, 9. So all the numbers are given. How many 9s are sandwiched between 6 and 7? You have to find. How many 9s are sandwiched between 6 and 7? So 9. How many 9s are sandwiched between 6 and 7? So it can be like this, that is 6, 9, 7, or it can be even like this, that is 7, 9, 6. This also means what? 7, 9, 6 is also what? Number 9 is sandwiched between 6 and 7. Okay, so you have to find, so you have to observe where you can find this 3 together, that is 6, 9, 7 or 7, 9, 6 together. So that thing you have to find. So here 6, 9, 6, no. 6, 9, 9, no. Then 6, 7, 7, 6, 9, no. 6, 9, 7. See, here you can find. So this 9 is sandwiched between 6 and 7. So 1. Then 7, 9, 6. So this is 9. This 9 is also sandwiched between 6 and 7. So 1 more. 2 you got. Then 6, 9, 7. 3 you got. Correct. Then 7, 9, 6. You got 1 more. That is 4. So total 4. How many 9s are sandwiched between 6 and 7? There are 4 9s. How many such pairs of digits are there in the number 42157936 each of which has as many digits between them in the number as when they are arranged in ascending order? So here number given is what? 4, 2, 1, 5, 7, 9, 3, 6, 8. Correct? First they told that you have to arrange them in ascending order. But arranging them in the ascending order doesn't mean here that the numbers should start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No. So here arranging in ascending order means here the first number, if you want to arrange it in the ascending order, the first number will be 1, right? But in the 1 place, which number is there actually here? If you see according to the number series, which number is there? The number is 3. So the first number will be 3 here. In the second place, it should be 2, but in the second 2's place, which number is there? It is 2. Next should be 3, but in the 3's place, which number you are getting? 7. Next is 4. In the 4th place, which number you are getting? 1. Then is 5. In 5th place, there is 4. Then is 6. In 6th place, there is 8. Then in 7th place, there is 5. Then in 8th place, there is 9. and then in ninth place there is 6. So this is what arrangement you have to make in this question. Okay, only then you can find the answer, right? Now what you have to do, you have to find the pairs of digits, okay, each of which has as many digits between them as in the numbers. That means as many digits between them means what? Now if you start from 3 here, go in the forward direction. After 3 the actual number should be 4, but here it is 2. After that, see, after 4 it should be 5, but here it is 7. Then it should be 6 here, it should be 7 here, it should be 8 here. Yes, so in 8th place there is 8. That means you got one pair. That is 3 and 8 is one pair, you can say, right? 3 and 8 is one pair, you can say. Then after 8 if you move, it is 9, but in the 9th place there is 5. Then you can stop because highest digit is 9. Then start from 2 here. First go in the forward direction. After 2 it should be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You are not getting any number. But when you come in the backward direction, after 2 it is 3, so you got one more pair, that is 2 and 3. Correct. Then look from 7, 8, 9. 9 is the last digit. You don't need to go forward again. Again if you come backward, 8, 9, you are not getting any pair. Then start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you are getting one pair, that is 1 and 6. Come backward, 2, 3, 4, no pair. Then start from 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, no. 5, 6, 7, 8, no. Then 8, 9 in the forward as well as backward, it is not following. Then start from 5, 6, 7, no. 6, 7, 8, 9, no. So since 9 is the bigger number, you don't need to look for that. Then last number is 6, 7, 8, 9, no. So that means how many pairs you have got? You got 3 pairs, right? So the answer here is 3. Seismography is used to measure earthquake. So tachometer is used to measure strains. Okay. Next one. Some girls are sitting in 3 rows and all are facing north such that A is in the middle row, P is just to the right of A, but in the same row, Q is just behind of P, while R is in the north of A. So in which direction is of R is Q? So there are 3 rows. Some girls are sitting in 3 rows. Okay, 1, 2 and 3. Clear? Now, and all are facing north direction. All are facing north direction. A is in the middle row. P is just to the right of A. Now suppose if I write A here. A is in the middle row. Clear? A is in the middle row and P is just to the right of A. Just to the right of A there is P. So this is the right because since all are facing north, this will become the right and this will become the left. So to the right of A there is P. Then P is just to the right of A, but in the same row Q is just behind of P. So Q is just behind of P. Then while R is in the north of A. North of A means what? Here R is in the north of A. So in which direction of R is Q? In which direction of R is Q? So Q is in which direction of R? So Q is southeast. See, this is east, this is west, this is north, this is south. So this is in this direction. Okay, so if R is here in this direction, that is Q. So which direction it is? It is southeast direction. So answer here is southeast. Next one. If P plus Q means P is the brother of Q, P into Q means P is the wife of Q, and P percentage Q means P is the daughter of Q, then which of the following means D is the uncle of A? Okay, right, let us see through the options here. First option says what? A percentage D. A percentage means what? Percentage means A is the daughter of B. Percentage means A is the daughter of B. Okay, so since A is the daughter, I am denoting it by circle to define the gender. B into C. Into means B is the wife of C. B is the wife of C. So that means C is the husband of B. C plus D. That means C is the brother of D. C is the brother of D. So now whether this follows that D is the uncle of A, whether this option follows D is the uncle of A. See, in this case you cannot define the gender of D. Okay, since you cannot define the gender of D, you cannot say that D is the uncle of A. Okay, so D here in this case, D can be uncle or D can be aunt also, because you don't know what is the gender of D. So D can be uncle or aunt, so therefore you cannot see definitely in this option. Okay, so therefore this is wrong. Now let us move into the second one, that is A into B. A into B means A is the wife of B. A is the wife of B. B plus C means B is the brother of C. B is the brother of C. C percentage D means C is the daughter of D. C is the daughter of D. So even in this case, you cannot define the gender of D, and also here you cannot say that D is the uncle of A directly. Okay. So in this case, D is the uncle of A is not true. Here in this case, D is what? D is either father-in-law or mother-in-law of A. If you see exactly in this thing, D becomes either father-in-law or mother-in-law of A. So D is not the uncle of A in this option also. So this choice is also wrong. Now let us move on to the another option, that is option C. A plus C means A is the brother of C. A is the brother of C. C percentage D means A is the daughter of B, and B into D means B is the wife of D. B is the wife of D. Now whether D is the uncle of A? No, even in this case D is not the uncle of A. Here D becomes father of A. If you see exactly, D becomes father of A. So therefore this option is also wrong. So only one thing left here is none of this. Arjun went 15 kilometers to the west from my house, then turned left and walked 20 kilometers. He then turned east and walked 25 kilometers, and finally turning left covered 20 kilometers. How far was he from his house? So just start from the given direction. Arjun went 15 kilometers to the west from my house. So if it is his house, he went to the west. How much distance he traveled? He traveled 15 kilometers. Then he turned left and walked 20 kilometers. He turned left and walked 20 kilometers here. He then turned east and walked 25 kilometers. So this is east direction. So he turned east and walked 25 kilometers. Okay, so this is 15 here. Okay, the straight line here, it will be 15 plus 10. So total 25 kilometers he walked towards the east direction. And finally turning left. So now left means he has to go to the north. So finally turning left, he covered 20 kilometers. That means parallel. So 20 kilometers he traveled, okay, on turning left. So these 2 points are in the same plane. Okay. So now how far was he from his house? So that means what is the distance of him from his house? This distance you have to find. So what is this distance now? So you know this line and this line are parallel. So from here to here, you know that this point is 15 kilometer. So 25 means this part is 15, then this part will be 10. So what is the distance left? The distance here is 10 kilometers. Answer here is 10. If FRIIHH stands for coffee, FRIIHH stands for COFFEE, how will you write noodles? So first find what is the relation between this first two words given. Okay, so now if I see here, from C if you look, okay, from C if you look, DEF, that is plus 3, if you do you get F. From O, PQR plus 3 is R. From F, GHI again plus 3 is I. From F again plus 3 is I. From E, FGH, that is plus 3 is H, plus 3 is H. Correct? Now how will you write noodles? How will you write noodles? How will you write noodles? See, coffee is a word, okay. Coffee is a proper word. So coffee is changed to FRIIHH. Like that only you have to see how this noodles will be changed to. Okay. From coffee you have done +3, right? So coffee, if you do +3, you get this first code. So for noodles, what you have to do? So for everything you do the same pattern, that is +3, +3, +3. From n, if you do +3, OPQ, right? So OPQ, so you get Q as the first letter. From O, PQR, D, EFG, L, MNO, EFGH, STUV. So QRRGOHV is the answer. That is option C is the right answer. Okay, so in this question you don't need to find all these things, because if you see the first letter in all the four options, so here the first letter is Q. By this thing only you can cancel all other three and mark C as your answer. Okay, so you can save your time that way. Clear? So but if you want to get the actual answer, so this is what it is, QRRGOHV. That means you have to do +3 for all the letters of noodles. Got it? Irritant is annoyance, so that is the synonym word. Irritant is annoyance. Then you have to fill the other two. That means synonyms you have to find. So here the actual answer will be stimulus, that is incitement. Stimulus, that is incitement. Here is the right answer. 51 plus 52 plus 53 plus so on up to 100 is equal to what? So this is in the arithmetic progression AP. Okay, so in AP, which is the first letter here, first number here, first number is 51. That is, in AP we call the first number as A. So A is 51, right? How many numbers are there? From 51 to 100, total numbers is 50. 1 to 50, that there are 15 numbers. 51 to 100, there are again 50 numbers, right? Total numbers here are 50. What is the common difference? Okay, what is the common difference? Common difference is 1, right? That is D is equals to 1. So you have to find the sum of all this, right? You have to find sum of all this from 51 to 100. So that means SN formula you have to use. Sn is sum of all the numbers. Sn is what? N by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So which means n is 50, 50 by 2 into 2 times of a, that is 2 times of 51, which is 102, plus 50 minus 1, that is 49 into 1. So that is going to be 50 by 2 into 102 plus 49. 102 plus 49 will be 151. So 50 into 151 divided by 2. How much you get? So 50 into 151 will be what? 5 ones are 5, 5 5s are 25, 7550 divided by 2. So you get 3775. 3775 as the answer. That is option A is the right answer. Next, choose the word which expresses the meaning of the given word intimidate. So intimidate means what? Intimidate means frighten. So frighten is the answer. In a certain code, paper is written as SCTGW. How is mother written in that code? So first decode this thing, that is paper is coded as SCTGW. How is this done? So if you see from P if you do PQRS, that means +3 you will get yes. From A to C means ABC, which means +2 you will get C. From P again QRST, which means +4. From E FG, which is +2. From R STUVW, that is +5. That means if you observe carefully, in the odd places, this is 1, 3 and 5. In the odd places, the numbers are increasing, +3, +4, +5. But in the even places, okay, that is 2 and 4, even places, it is constant, +2 and +2, right? So therefore, mother. So what will be the code of mother then? In odd places, it should increase. If it is +3 here, here it should be +4, here it should be +5. Okay, then in other places it is constant, +2, +2 and +2. So from M, if you do +3, N O P, you get P here. From O, +2 means P Q, you get Q. From T, +4 means U V W X. From H, +2 means I J. From E, +5 means F G H I J. From R, +2 means S and T. So that means P Q X J J T is the answer. P Q X J J T is the right answer. In a certain code, reason is written as 621754 and truth as 86983. So find out the code for treason, TREASON. So how to find this is very easy, because look at the letters. TREASON is already in the word truth and reason. You can get the letters from truth and reason, right? So therefore here the first letter is T. In truth also first letter is T. What is the code of T here? Code of T is 8. You can verify because there is 2 T's in the truth, right? So even the code of this T is also 8. So therefore code of treason, that means the first code of T will be what? 8. Then R. R is in the reason, the first letter R. So the code of R is 6. 8, 6. And if you look into the option, so therefore A, C, D will eliminate. Option B will be the answer because you got 8, 6, right? So other options are different. So you don't need to find everything. But if you want to see, check here. Code of E. E is the second letter. It is 2. A is the third letter, which is 1 here. S is the fourth letter, which is 7 here. O is the fifth letter, which is 5 here. And N is the last letter, that is 4 here. 8621754 is the proper code. A man wears socks of 2 colors, black and brown. He has altogether 20 black socks, and 20 brown socks in a drawer. Supposing he has to take out the socks in the dark, how many must he take out to be sure that he has a matching pair? Okay, so he has to pick the socks from the dark. Okay, there's no light, so he has to pick some socks from the dark, but he should be sure that he has to get one matching pair. Okay, he has to get one matching pair. So how many socks he has to remove from the drawer so that he has to get one matching pair? So what will be the answer? See, suppose if he pick two socks, there are possibilities that there can be one black and one brown. Okay, it can be two blacks also, it can be two browns also, but it can be one black and one brown also. Okay, so if you pick two socks, there is no 100% sure that the picked socks are matching pair. Okay, now suppose if he had picked 3 socks, what if he has picked 3 socks? So if he had picked 3 socks, what are the possibilities? Possibilities could be all the 3 socks could be black. If 3 socks are black, then he would get one pair, right? 2 socks will make one pair. So if all the 3 socks are black, then he would get a matching pair. If all the 3 socks are brown, then also he will get a matching pair. Okay, on picking 3 socks, suppose if he had picked 3 socks, all 3 can be black, all 3 can be brown, or one socks can be black and remaining 2 socks can be brown. One socks can be black and the remaining 2 can be brown, but here also he is getting a matching pair, that is brown. Or another possibility is 2 socks can be black and 1 socks can be brown. So even now he is getting a matching pair. So that means these are the 4 possibilities. By anyhow, he will surely get a matching pair if he had picked 3 socks from the drawer. So therefore option A, 3 is the answer. In each of the following questions, a statement is given followed by two conclusions. Choose the best answer from the given choices. So statement given here is morning walks are good for health. This is the statement. Morning walks are good for health. What conclusion can be drawn? Or they have given you two conclusions. Whether you have to check whether these two conclusions are true according to the statement or not. First conclusion says what? All healthy people go for morning walks. Whether this conclusion is derived from the given statement, can you derive directly from the given statement that in statement it is given what? Morning walks are good for health. But does it really mean that all healthy people go for morning walks? No, right? So they have not given anything definitely that all healthy people go for morning walks. They have told a general statement that morning walks are good for health, but it doesn't mean that all healthy people go for morning walks. So conclusion 1 does not follow, is wrong. Okay, that means it is not definitely true, so therefore it is wrong. It doesn't mean that it is completely false, but it is not definitely true, therefore it is false. Okay. Second, evening walks are harmful. Okay, just because morning walks are good for health, does it mean that evening walks are harmful? No, even this thing you cannot say directly. Okay, even this is false. So both the conclusions are false, therefore neither 1 nor 2 follows. Neither 1 nor 2 follows. Okay, next. Statement: a large majority of the workforce in India is unorganized. Most of them earn either the minimum or uncertain wages, while others are engaged in sundry jobs. Okay, once again I'll read the statement. A large majority of the workforce in India is unorganized. Most of them earn either the minimum or uncertain wages, while others are engaged in sundry jobs. Okay, so they are speaking about unorganized sector in India. Okay, so they are telling that majority of the workforce in India is unorganized, and most of them, they earn either minimum wages or uncertain, means it is changing, uncertain wages, while others are engaged in sundry jobs. So first conclusion, the workers in an organized sector get better facilities and stay longer in their jobs. Just because majority of the workforce they have told it is unorganized, does it mean that those who are working in the organized sector get better facilities and they stay longer in their jobs? Can you derive this conclusion directly from this given statement? No, this is also false. This is false, right? You cannot derive directly from the given statement. Second conclusion, some workers in the organized sector of the workforce have a regular and fixed income. See what they told, most of them earn either the minimum or uncertain wages, while others are engaged in sundry jobs. That means here in conclusion what they are saying, some workers in the unorganized sector of the workforce have a regular and fixed income. See, they are getting some minimum wages, right? They are getting some minimum wages or uncertain wages, whatever, but at least they are getting some wages, correct? They are getting some money. So if you see the conclusion 2, some workers in the unorganized sector of the workforce have a regular and fixed income. Yes, they are getting, but they may get less. They are paid less, but yet they are getting a regular and fixed income. So this is true. Okay, this is true, but they are getting minimum amount. Okay, not large, but they are getting minimum amount, but they are getting regular. Okay, some workers in the unorganized sector of the workforce have a regular and fixed income, which is true. So this conclusion 2 follows. Only conclusion 2 follows. The letters of the following words are jumbled. Rearrange and then point out which word does not belong to the class of animals or colors. So jumbled letters are given, you have to rearrange it and form a word, and you have to say which word does not belong to the group. Okay, how to differentiate it from the group? If it belongs to the group, it should be a class of animals or colors. Now if you see the first one, SLINESO, which word you can make from this? So from this you can make lioness, LION E, yes, yes, lioness. So it belongs to animal. RIGET, you can find it out easily. It is tiger, belongs to animal group. WELYOL, so you can find it out, that is, it is yellow, which means it belongs to colors. So obviously you got three words which belongs to a group, okay, that is animals or colors. Obviously this will be the odd one out, but if you want to see which word you can make, you cannot make any animal or color word, so here you can make a word called piano. You can make piano, but so piano is the odd one out in this given words. There is a group of 5 persons, A, B, C, D, E. One of them is horticulturist, another physicist, another journalist, another industrialist, and the last one is an advocate. See, there are 5 persons, A, B, C, D, E. Now see, A, C, and the advocate prefer tea to coffee. See, A prefers tea, C also prefers tea, and advocate prefers tea. Advocate I'll write separate because I don't know who among A, B, C, D, and E is an advocate, so I'll write advocate separately here for time being. So, but advocate also prefers tea. B and the journalist prefers coffee to tea. See, B prefers coffee and journalist also prefers coffee. Okay, I don't know who is a journalist, so I'm writing it separately here. Understand? B and the journalist prefer coffee to tea. The industrialist and D and A are friends of one another, but two of these prefer coffee to tea. Okay, who are there? Industrialist, D and A. They are friends. Okay, are friends of one another, but two of these, among these three, two of these prefer coffee to tea. And you already know A prefers tea, right? So that means obviously D prefers coffee, and industrialist also prefers coffee. Okay, industrialist also prefers coffee. Then the horticulturist is C's brother. Horticulturist is C's brother, which means what? C is not a horticulturist. This is confirmed. C is not an horticulturist. Okay. Now again come back to the question and fill the another sectors, that is which professions they are. Now in the first statement, if you read it again, A, C and the advocate prefer tea. Okay, A is preferring tea, C is preferring tea. Now who is left? E is left, right? So E is preferring tea. Okay, so therefore E will be who? E will be an advocate. E will be advocate, because first point said what? A, C and the advocate prefer tea. You already came to know A and C are preferring tea, therefore only option left here is E. E prefers tea and E is an advocate. Now then come to the second. B and the journalist prefer coffee to tea. B and journalist prefer coffee to tea. So B is preferring coffee, and who is the one more person preferring coffee here? D. So D is preferring coffee, that means D is a journalist. D is a journalist. Then industrialist and D are friends of one another, but two of these prefer coffee to tea. So that means industrialist is also preferring coffee. So that means B is an industrialist. B is an industrialist. Horticulturist is C's brother. Now who is left? A and C. So C is not a horticulturist, therefore A is horticulturist. So if A is horticulturist, then who will be C? C is, which is left? Physicist. So C is physicist. Okay. Now question is, who is the physicist? Who is the physicist? C is the physicist. So that is option A, C is the physicist. Which of the following includes the person who likes tea but is not an advocate? Who likes tea but is not an advocate? Who are the persons who like tea? A, C and E. They are telling that person who likes tea but not advocate. Okay, that means you cannot take T here, E here. So that means A and C are the persons who like tea. A and C are the person who like tea. Okay, that means option C is the answer. Option C is the right answer. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. See you all in the next session. Till then, stay focused and keep learning. Take care. Bye bye. Jai Hind.